Who doesn't want free money? Especially when some TikTok viral video teaching people how to commit bank fraud to get free money, that little did many people know that they are actually getting themselves into deep trouble. Hello there, how's your day? I'm Ame Gakita there. So today random chat we are gonna talk about a funny viral situation that is happening on TikTok that get a lot of people actually going and commit bank fraud just to get free money and then end up getting themselves into deep trouble and probably a few years in jail on top of it. So what is the bank fraud, or what is actually more to be so in what Atozy-san actually mentioned, a money glitch? So it's actually a chat fraud. In simple terms, it's just basically that all you need to do is you write a chat to yourself, an amount from your own bank account, and then not only do the bank somehow deposit the amount to yourself, but it also kind of like take a few days to get the money from the same bank account in a way. So what you need to do is just basically you just write yourself a amount, let's say for example $3,000, and the bank will deposit $3,000 to yourself, and then what a lot of people may not be aware is that a few days later they will take back that $3,000 that you put from your bank. So it's actually kind of basically it just only take a few days to happen, but it's still kind of like feel one of the reasons why I feel like this sort of system, not only is it just telling the whole damn world that you can commit bank fraud along the line, but it's actually so stupid that people actually went and did it and get themselves into deep trouble. So it is actually kind of like illegal, and when actually happened, the bank can actually not only sue the person who did it, but it is also kind of like a arrestable crime where the that basically those people who do it can end up in jail and a few years on top of it. So I would recommend you guys to check out Mustaha's video as well as OTC video to understand more on that point. But one of the things that actually get me laughing non-stop about how people actually are so gullible or so naive to think that these actually workable is that when the viral video actually happened, it was like basically telling the whole damn world that, hey, you know what, you just need to bank yourself a few much money along the line and you are getting free money. Not only do the bank don't deduct from your bank account yet, but you get to use the money first. And a lot of people, it's just basically when you think about it, it's like in a way it's free money for that short moment of time, but it's also kind of like just telling the whole world that you are going to just commit a bank fraud in and show it in the TikTok and tell the whole damn world that you're gonna do it anyway. So obviously the video can be used as evidence by the police or the bank that all these person are doing this sort of bank false in with intention to get free money, even if they say that they didn't know that it was bank fraud. Well, the thing is, right, when it comes to free money, who doesn't want? Don't need to do anything. You just can basically do some few steps and you get all the money that you want in the whole damn world, only to realize that it was just basically a delusional mindset that it never happened. I'm pretty sure there is out there some sort of like people saying that, oh, you can just claim all the money out, and then out of nowhere the money, if the account decides to go negative, to, let's say you draw $1 billion from your bank account only to spend it all, and then the bank just say that no, you have to pay that $1 billion back, and you just declare bankrupt. Well, little do everyone know, even if you declare yourself bankrupt, you still have to pay back the money. It's just that you don't get to pay in like in one shot. You have to pay in advance. So basically, you're gonna work your ass back for that $1 billion to the bank for the rest of your life, and obviously it's not gonna be good for the person, because the person it's just basically telling the whole world that you're so stupid to do this kind of thing in the first damn place. And if you have a house, you have a asset, you have a car, you got whatsoever along the line, the bank can actually claim those things for themselves as a leverage to say that, let's say for example, if the house is $10,000 and they basically just claim it back for themselves because and you have to pay back another you just minus out of that $1 billion for it. It's like basically you're just paying for nothing at all. So yeah, it's best not to do this sort of thing in first place, especially when people actually believe that, oh hey, this viral video is working and then it should be working. Well, often more than not, when you see something nice, especially on TikTok, don't believe it with so much thought, alright? I mean, like, it's really kind of so stupid that people actually believe a lot of so-called viral TikTok video, and not a lot of thing is true. I mean, like, sure, there may be some legit true viral video out there, and there are some people who try it actually work and it's understandable. But when it comes to getting free money, put a huge quote on those two words. It's just that often more than not, a lot of people need to understand is that there's always some sort of catch to it. More so, especially when this is considered a bank fraud in the first damn place. So, obviously, Atozy-san, or Atozy-san, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he mentioned about how a lot of people do it, and apparently that having their life ruined because they have negative bank account amount in their bank. Because like I mentioned, let's say for example, if you write a check to yourself of $10,000 and you only got like 1,000 from your bank, and you out of nowhere the bank will deduct the 10,000, even if your bank is only like, even if you write a check of 1,000, it's obviously the bank have to write it off that way, because they're gonna either somehow, some way, somewhere, they're gonna get back the amount of money. So even if you deposit, even if you declare yourself bankrupt, or you're trying to write it off that you don't have that amount of money, they'll ask you back for the amount of money, and they at the same time they will go and call the police and arrest you accordingly. So obviously a lot of people's life is gonna ruin. And actually I'm surprised that people are actually willing to go and commit this sort of thing, thinking that they're gonna get free money without realizing that they're just committing a bank fraud. And it's a very serious case especially when it comes to bank fraud. There is also at the same time do tell me a lot of things is that how gullible a lot of people are willing to do this sort of thing, as well as that it just show how bad the system the bank is in the first damn place, allowing people to commit this sort of thing. Like I mean, like, sure, giving people the money as the first time and then you can just kind of like, hey, go with it. I mean, like, the bank check on my end basically is that they won't go through with the bank amount first until when they ensure that the other side do have the amount to pay the other account before the bank check go through. So if the amount is not true, the bank will be rebound. And obviously no one like a bounce track, but it's kind of like telling the whole world that, yeah, it's just to prevent people from misusing check, or kind of like telling people that instead of like writing a bank amount that can end up the bank with a negative amount for someone else along the line, yeah, it's understandable. But negative bank balance is actually not unheard of. There is cases where it happened, and obviously if the bank decides to accept the payment, the account will incur that, and obviously the person have to pay back the debt, not to the person or whatsoever. It's just they have to pay to the bank the amount. So obviously it's happened, and obviously there are some people who is willing to do this sort of thing. I've seen so far online indicating like crazy amount of negative amount. And obviously in Atozy-san videos, there is actually people talking about, oh, they have negative bank account number, and he actually kind of called those so-called viral negative bank account amount fake. And I think I can agree with that, because all you need to do is just go to Google, type negative bank account chase, and then look, guys, I got negative bank account number. I realize run along the line. I'm so broke. Dude, if you do this in the first place is not about how your life is ruined. You actually should be saying like, how are you even doing this sort of video when you should be having a chat with the police in the police station. When a lot of people not aware is that when someone commit a bank fraud, the bank will also inform the FBI or the police or whatsoever along the line to inform them of such cases. And often more than not, obviously people claim that their life is ruined. Yeah, your life is gonna be ruined because you're gonna have a few years in jail. So there will be some people saying, hey, you can just take the money out and then give transfer to another someone else without the police knowing it along the line. Yeah, if the police on it, they are gonna get the money back somehow, some way, somehow, even if you claim that you are bankrupt. Because if anything else, even if, let's say for example, if they get a CAI or CIA or FBI, whatever the name is, they're gonna just see what your activities are. They're gonna see, do you own any bank account, and they're gonna somehow get it from. And even if you claim that you spend all the money in one day along the line, yeah, they're gonna go and check, like, if you're gonna write your account in your name or other people's name. If, for example, if you say that, oh, I didn't have any more money, yeah, they will go and check who spent all those money. And the first thing people will always check is someone that is close to you. It can be your friend, it can be your family, and somehow, somewhere they're gonna get into rope into all this, and then they'll be considered accomplice. And obviously, they may end up getting jailed as well. So not only is your life ruined, you got other people involved at the same time. So obviously, it's not a good thing, considering that people always willing to believe a lot of video on like viral video on TikTok, not realizing that sometimes there is a catch to those things. I mean, like, if you commit late and you think that, oh, it's getting free money, yeah. If it's like some sort of like simple life hack, yeah, I think those are possible good thing to do. But if you're committing bank fraud because you can get free money, yeah, you might want to sit down and rethink, like, is it really free money? Because often more than not, when it comes to free money, it's always that there is a catch to it. And it's just that people in America are so gullible to think that it is a possible way to get free money, not realizing that they are just committing bank fraud. And obviously, people who those TikTokers who did it along the line, I believe that most of them got their video either taken down or they take it down themselves. So maybe they're just trying to escape, trying to avoid people that are saying that, oh, they did it along the line. Yeah, the bank will get the money back somehow, someway, somewhat. And if they see a negative bank account amount, yeah, they're gonna cash it though. So far from what I do know is that apparently Chase is aware of this thing, and anyone who try to commit bank fraud will have their account frozen, which is understandable because it's like some sort of damage control. They have to do it though. It's just that when you have a very bad system and people abuse it, it really does show a lot of time when people can just misuse the system, not realizing that sometimes it's considered illegal or it's considered bad, and people just commit and do it along the line. It's just so ridiculous. But hey, I mean, like, if people are so gullible to do this sort of thing, not realizing that they're getting themselves in trouble, then I think that a few years on jail may wake them up along the line. But hey, that's just my speculative thought, just a random chat. Do you think that people doing this sort of thing is either they are ignorant or gullible, or is it that they're just committed with the intention of getting free money? Who knows? That's why the comment section is for us to discuss it further. Just write in the comment, right, how you guys think about it. And if not, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat where I talk about stuff that sometimes never make sense or sometimes make sense or don't even make sense or whatever along the line. But definitely one thing is, I don't commit those kind of thing, and I will not want you guys to do it, this sort of thing. But at the end of the day, I hope you guys have a nice day or night. Bye!